Good evening, wonderful people. How are you all doing? It's day 3 of our live session. I've received a lot of questions about Ho'oponopono because I'm a Ho'oponopono master and more people wanted to know more about Ho'oponopono. So I'm going to give you more insight about Ho'oponopono today. Are you excited? Give me excited in the chat box. So let me ask the questions what people have asked for it. Yes. What is Ho'oponopono and how does it work? So Ho'oponopono means ho means to make it, pono is right, and double time pono is double side right. There is always a two-side story to a issue, a problem, or a situation. For example, if me and my mom we had a fight, I will have a story of my side, and my mother will have a story of her side. So Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian prayer where they use it in Hawaii to reconcile the family issue. So they hold the hand together as a family together, and they go on chanting the Ho'oponopono mantra, and they tell themselves that quarrel, whatever happens. So after the Ho'oponopono, they will tell themselves that they will forget the issue. For example, there was a particular issue. If Ho'oponopono is done, it means that they are not going to discuss about that problem anymore. So this is a way they resolve their issues in Hawaii, and this helps them to reconcile their relationship, also to let go of their situation. Okay, isn't it wonderful? Otherwise, you're always keeping a grudge from the past, anger from the past, disappointment from the past, or doubt from the past. So everything is coming from the past. So if you can heal something of the past and become zero, this is where you become neutral and you are open to receive the abundance. So Ho'oponopono helps you clean that data, clean that unwanted data which is stored, especially the negative data. Okay, so this is what is Ho'oponopono. Thank you for asking that question. And how does it work? So we are all connected in one energy. So how it works, Dr. Hewlin, what he did, he introduced this technique to us on the worldwide, and when he introduced this technique, he was in a mental prison where these patients were criminally accused also and mentally ill patients. So they were very cruel, and anybody would go near to them, they would scream, they would hold their hand, and they would abuse and all that. So no doctor or no nurse were able to go near these patients. So what Dr. Hewlin did, he took the file of each patient and he saw why they are a patient or why they are a prisoner. So he went on healing those feelings. For example, someone is in the hospital for desperation. So you we have desperation somewhere. That's why we are attracting that person who is having desperation. So he started healing desperation. So So Dr. Hewlin, as he connected through energies, so he told himself to this patient. So he started healing his anger. So the minute his anger was completely gone, the patient was completely healed. You can try this. I usually give this example to people to explain them better. When you go to Isha Foundation to meet Sadhguru, um, you might have different feelings. You might be sad. You might be misjudgment about your relationship. You might be having a lack mindset. This money is not enough. There's a lot of feelings, right? You might be going through a lot of negative feelings. But when you go to Sadhguru, do you feel all this feeling or you feel calm, peaceful? What is the feeling you feel? You feel calm, isn't it? Why you feel calm? Because Sadhguru himself is very calm. So he's attracting people. When he attracts people, who they are also calm situation when they come to him. So same with you. If you are not having anger, you will not attract a situation which triggers anger, which absolutely work with me. I mean, there is a detailed science to it. It's purely a science, but when you practice it, it becomes a handy tool which you can apply it on your day-to-day basis for everything. People often seek an introduction to the practice and a basic understanding of its principles. So I told you the basic principles. How can I use Ho'oponopono to heal and transform my life? Ho'oponopono, you can use it like a daily tool. If you use spacecraft, you would have gone out and attracted a lot of pollution and you wanted to use the spacecraft, right? So what you can use the 4 mantras by end of the day or early morning. I do it before sleeping and I do it in the morning also. Sometimes setting an intention that I want to have a wonderful day. So whatever is my limiting block, whatever is my fear, I want this to be healed. This is what I set an intention for and I start doing it. This is how I do my Ho'oponopono. So Ho'oponopono, you can use it on day-to-day basis like this. What are the core Ho'oponopono phrases and how do we use them? So there is 4 mantras in Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So this 4 mantras, it's like you have a desperation. For example, I'm sorry, desperation. Please forgive me for attracting you. And thank you for coming and teaching me a lesson because that feeling is teaching you a lesson. It hurt you or it made you disadvantaged somewhere, right? So thank you for that experience. And I love you for coming in and making me a better person. So you're accepting that feeling and you are letting go. And I accept you as you are and I let go of you. So for negative feelings, when you do it, use that 4 phrases. Talk to the 4 phrases as if you have attracted them and you let go of them and start healing. It's like a cleaning tool. Start using it like a cleaning tool. Okay. The next one is, yeah, can Ho'oponopono help specific issues like forgiveness, relationships, and emotional healing? Wow. This is my favorite question. Ho'oponopono is famous for forgiveness. Most of our issues are coming because we are not able to forgive a person, forgive a situation, or forgive our own self. If you are listening this from me, and if you have not forgiven yourself for a long time now, it's time that you forgive yourself. So Ho'oponopono helps you forgive yourself. And yeah, forgive your loved ones and forgive your relationships. Through a certain procedure, we do this forgiveness where we do a lot of working activities where you pick up all the past traumas and you start forgiving. And when you chant Ho'oponopono, you feel amazing with this energy. This is how beautifully Ho'oponopono works. And when you forgive, there is a big rock space in your heart with that grudge, anger, disappointment, all that heartache, right? So when you forgive, a big rock is taken out from your heart and you will feel that lighter thing. And also you create this big space in your heart to attract. This is how absolutely law of attraction works because law of attraction wants you to create that vacuum. So whenever there is a vacuum, you can start filling with the positivity. Okay. I'm going to next question. Yeah, about relationship. Relationship is the most easiest one to do it for Ho'oponopono. As I said, in Hawaii, this prayer is used only for relationship healing. Visualize your relationship. For example, you want to have a beautiful relationship with your husband. Visualize the relationship you want to have. A beautiful, you are having a nice coffee, and there is a smile on each other's face, and the eyes are sparkling with love. Visualize everything. Anything, any block between me and my husband's relationship, I heal it now. Set the intention like that and just go on with Ho'oponopono. Don't worry about the number. Don't worry about the words, nothing. Just the 4 words, 4 phrases, what you have to use. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. But don't forget, you have to say, I take 100% responsibility for my situation. Say the statement and go ahead and saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. As much as you want to say, how long you want to feel good, till there you can go on. Till you want to feel good, you can go on chanting Ho'oponopono, you can talk about Ho'oponopono. Sorry for that. Let's go with the next question. How often should I practice Ho'oponopono for noticeable results? Usually I say 21 days you can go ahead, practice the Ho'oponopono, but important thing is to detach from your results. So detach from your results, don't attach to your results, detach completely about the result. Just visualize your intention and chant Ho'oponopono, leave it there and go ahead with your job. Take action for your work. You have to keep taking action for your work. Take the action, but surrender the result. Okay? So this is about that question. Community members may wonder about the frequency and consistency. See, Ho'oponopono is such an easy tool. The consistency is you can do it in your mind. I am mode. I would call it as in my mind method. You can keep doing Ho'oponopono in your mind. You're cooking or you're driving. You're going for an important meeting. You can always do it. So there is no frequency thing, but keep it consistent. If you're setting an intention and doing it, please keep it consistent and also do it for 21 days without any attachment. That's very, very important. So the frequent question is how to make part of my routine. So in our community, the routine, what we have done is we have told in the morning, visualizing your goal card to do 108 times of Ho'oponopono, then surrender it. This is the 21 days challenge what we are doing, and this definitely helps because it goes like a ritual. Ho'oponopono is working for me, and what signs should I look for? That's a wonderful question because this is a most important question what our students are also asking. How Ho'oponopono is working? How will you know? You will forget that you are in a situation. This is what you, for example, you're looking for a job, you will be chanting, you would have got the interview, you would have got the job, but you wouldn't have noticed also something else has happened. You are looking to heal yourself. Maybe you're saying that you're not well and you're not feeling good. You would have experienced that slowly saying Ho'oponopono, you would have started glowing, you might be becoming fitter, you might be becoming that active person, you will not know, you wouldn't have noticed it. So healing signs are you would have become emotionally strong. One of my student, what happened with her is she was going through a divorce and not even divorce. The husband was not in touch with her. She was doing Ho'oponopono. She was doing advanced healing with me. But we were not able to attract the husband. Somehow the things were not working out. But what she realized is whatever happens, it happens or it does not happen. I have the courage to handle. So she started handling herself so lovely. Now she decided to divorce and she closed the divorce in a week. She didn't even drag the case. She said, okay, let's close it mutually. I want to move on from this. So she tried to move on and she's moved on now. So healing, this is what healing did to her. Even though her what she was expecting, it did not happen. Something else has happened, but everything happens for the good. Trust me, maybe in her case, this was a good decision from the universe for her. Okay. Any questions? You can always drop it in the chat box or the comment box, and we can or come reply to you on Saturday's live. Tomorrow we don't have the live, but Saturday's live, we will definitely answer you your questions. Okay. Thank you so much for listening to me and asking me those questions. Love to meet you.